Welcome to the Adelaide Produce Market. The Adelaide Produce Market is South Australia's primary fresh produce wholesale market, supplying quality fruit and vegetables to a wide range of customers, including greengrocers, supermarkets, cafes, restaurants and other food service providers. With over 250,000 tonnes of fresh produce passing through our wholesale market each year, it is certainly a hive of activity in the early hours of the morning, 6 days a week. With all this hustle and bustle, it's paramount that safety is a key priority. Whether you're here to work, buy, sell, or just visiting, we want your experience at the Adelaide Produce Market to be a happy and safe one. Our market officials are here to look after you. So please observe and obey their instructions while at the Adelaide Produce Market. After all, your safety is their priority. All the normal rules that apply on the road apply in here too. As such, vehicles must be registered, insured, and of course, roadworthy. Likewise, drivers must wear seat belts, be licensed, give way to pedestrians, refrain from using a mobile phone, and drive the vehicle in a safe and courteous manner. In the case of motorbikes and scooters, safety helmets must also be worn at all times while on the site. Goods must be secured at all times, and forklifts must not carry more than one person. Market officials have the right to ask for your licence and identification, so remember, to drive a forklift requires you to have your high-risk work licence on you at all times. Your normal driver's licence is not enough. The speed limit within the market is strictly 20 kilometres per hour. You must wear an approved day-night high-visibility vest or clothing at all times, even during the day. If you don't have any high-visibility clothing, vests are available at the gatehouse. You must also wear appropriate enclosed footwear. Thongs, sandals and bare feet are prohibited within the market. All market users must keep to their designated areas. Pedestrians must keep to the walkways and always look out for forklifts and other vehicles at all times. All vehicles must keep to roadways and are not permitted to block doorway entrances, walkways or roadways, and park only in the designated areas. You cannot enter the site if you're under the influence of alcohol or an illicit drug. We undertake random drug and alcohol testing, and the market has a zero tolerance policy against people under the influence. If you are under the influence, you'll be ejected and banned from the site. Animals are prohibited at the site, and smoking is prohibited within all buildings. Due to the high level of dangerous traffic movements, children must be under the close supervision of an adult at all times. While on site, children are required to observe and obey the same rules and regulations that apply to adults. Fresh produce lying on the ground can become a trip hazard, so please keep your area clean and tidy at all times. We also encourage you to minimise the amount of waste sent to landfill by actively participating in one of our waste separation and recycling programs. At the Adelaide Produce Market, inappropriate behaviour will not be tolerated. This includes assault, verbal abuse, harassment, drug trafficking, interference with fire equipment, dumping of rubbish, or any other inappropriate behaviour. If you see anything inappropriate, or if you believe you are the victim of inappropriate behaviour, please inform a market official immediately. Remember to take note of the time and the location of the incident, plus any other details that may be relevant. Please make yourself familiar with the emergency procedures and the emergency assembly points. They are based around the perimeter of the market. Find the point closest to you. If you find yourself in an emergency situation, raise the alarm by pushing the closest manual call point, alert the people nearest to you, and inform a market official at the gatehouse. Then move quickly towards your nearest emergency assembly point. Hazardous and flammable substances and liquids may be stored in small quantities but only in an appropriate flammable storage area, and must have the applicable material safety data sheets available for inspection. If you're using power tools, appliances or machinery, you must take all practical steps to ensure that these items do not harm anyone. If safety equipment is provided, it must be used. If you're carrying out any work that generates heat, such as welding, cutting, grinding or burning, a hot work permit must be granted before any work is undertaken from an Adelaide Produce Market authorised officer. Likewise, a normal work permit is required if you're working with electricity in a confined space, on a roof or in a cool room. Hazardous manual tasks are one of the major causes of workplace injuries. Please take all necessary precautions when carrying, lifting or lowering heavy objects, and use a mechanical aid wherever possible. All of these rules are further detailed in the Adelaide Produce Market's Work, Health and Safety Handbook. If you haven't received this handbook already, please ask an Adelaide Produce Market authorised officer for one. At the Adelaide Produce Market, we are committed to work, health and safety. So remember to look out for yourself and the safety of others. If you see or hear anything that is unsafe, please report this immediately to a market official. We thank you for taking the time to learn and understand your safety responsibilities while on site. We hope your time here is a happy and safe one.